I want to share about shame point.
Shame. Okay.
Yeah. And I would like to know how you do.
How to do with the shame?
Not with the shame, but with the judgment or with rejection. Last Sunday I was wondering if you are still judgment or rejection when the people come here, or and if you have, what you do.
If I have judgment. You mean like, you're so stupid or something? You mean like that? Like I think, you're never going to get this. She's so stupid. I mean, like this type of thing? Or what's the point? You're a hopeless case. Like this. I may speak things like that jokingly, because sometimes I have to provoke people a little bit. Then something to come. But I don't have any. Sometimes I experience some irritation, annoyance, Even you can say like kind of anger about something somebody do. But I have to get to it immediately, you see. I have to confront it. I have to meet it immediately. If I'm angry with you, there's something, what? She said this thing? Oh, where is she? She's gone to bed. Wake her up. Come. Then I have to do it. Because if I go to sleep, I forget everything. If I leave it for 1 hour, it's gone. And it has happened like that. I've been very annoyed about someone. And then, where are they? They look in, and after 2 hours they come. And when they come, I go, how are you doing? Okay. I forget. I can't keep it, you see. So this is, I don't know if I'm answering your question. You cannot, if you are aware of yourself, then you are aware of all selves. And you know what a person is. You see? So you're not so much pay attention to the behavior so much. I'm more interested when if I see you, what do you think I see? And you're sitting here, what do you think I see?
That I'm scared to speak. I don't know what you see.
Yeah, I will tell you what I see. I see God. What do you see? You see? If you see like that, because of course sometimes I speak, I see the self, the pure self, no? But what I hear doesn't sound like the self. You see? So then maybe some doubts are there, insecurities, and I see, okay, it is a form that the self plays and pretends and like this. So this type of judgment, it's not significant for me, not important. Like the fly who's been walking, not important.
Last time you say that nothing needs to happen or to change. Or I don't need to change something. You remember when you said something?
Some things may change, or some things will change, but I don't feel that I have to ask you to focus on trying to change something. I more would like you to recognize something. If I ask you to change something, then I'm giving so much importance to that thing. If I tell you before you can come, you must don't smoke cigarettes, then I put condition on you, then I already give you a burden. And I don't think this is important thing. So I say, no, you're already giving too much importance to those things. I don't want to add importance to them as well. I'm saying, no, what about but you? Who are you? Where you're looking from? Take a look at this. You understand? People think, I have this shame and this thing happened when I was a child. And for me, it's not important, you see. But for you, it seems important. So because you feel it is important, I have to come and a little bit see what you're talking, and then I might tell you, actually you're giving too much importance to this thing. And this is why it's having this impact for you. So if you ask me for some guidance, I will not tell you, listen, you better stop doing this, and you must move from where you're living, and you must stop having this relationship. I don't want to interfere. I don't think it's important. What is important is to get you to recognize who you truly are. That's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah, it's about this effortless that you speak often.
Yes.
That I don't need to do nothing to be who I am.
There's nothing you have to do to be who or what you are. But there's something that you need to recognize in order to stop being who you're not. Again, there's nothing that you have to do to become what you are, because you are. But there is something that you need to recognize in order to stop being what you're not. That's all I say. So this effortlessness, I don't want it to be misunderstood. As long as you have the feeling of being a person, you have so many things to do. Even if I tell you have nothing to do, you'll be irritable because you have to do something. The nature of the person is restless. They have to do something. Even to do nothing, you say, nothing you have to do. They try to do nothing. You see, if I tell the person, no, you have to do nothing, they try to do nothing. How you can do nothing? So it's not. It cannot be understood like that from the personal way. I simply point that behind the person is a space which is not the person, and you know and are that very well. You know, but so much habit, conditioning, belief is functioning in front, and the attention goes to that, and believe that is important. And this is why for a while we have to taste this, but for how much time we have to keep doing that? Let's drop all this for a moment. Let's leave all of that for a moment. I don't want to give you anymore so much this, that. Let us try something that just for a moment you don't pick up any thoughts about something. You know, like the past or shame or what I did, and don't talk, and just leave. Okay, later we can go back to this. But for now, you leave everything for a moment. Just leave it, because you can. Just for a moment, leave everything, including any idea you have about yourself for a minute. Like if somebody was going to ask you about yourself, and you're going to type something or say something, I say, no, leave this also. Drop it now for a moment. And don't be expecting anything. Don't expect, okay, now what we're going to do. So even this tension, you don't get engaged with it. No next. No past for a moment. Come to that. It should not take you long. If some thoughts are coming, don't fight them, but just don't engage with them. Like somebody come knocking on your door, you don't have to open it. So no, leave it. Well, when you've done this, I ask you now, looking into yourself, is anything disturbing you? So no thoughts, no memories. They may come at some, but not engage. Don't engage in them. Leave them.
Say.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so in that moment I'm full in peace, and I have this but who arrive.
Yeah, but yeah.
That when I am in judgment or in rejection with somebody, or that it's just difficult to come back on that state.
Yeah, that's a thought. You don't need that right now also. You see? Maybe my son, but actually now that I'm in this place, I can see, no, don't engage with anything. Even something feels like a beautiful realization. No, just leave. Don't even bother. Not now. Later we talk about that.
Later you will not in front of me.
We will see. We will see. Just for the moment, just leave everything and give a few moments just to be in this space. No assessments, no judgments, no ambition, no desire, no past, no expectations. And you're not doing it, not really making any real effort. You simply allow. You don't go with any of these things. Huh? So, here. Is there anything you have to do to be here, in this space? Does it need any support? No, need no support, no support. How are you here? Speaking there?
I'm in peace.
You're in peace. Simple like this. Every time you come here, in this moment, you are in your Buddha nature. That's all it is. Christ consciousness, Shiva being, whatever name you want to call. In peace with God, whatever name you want to call. Same thing. Simple like that. This is your natural state. The natural state of every living being. Now, a thought may come, but I can't live like that. Oh, yes, you can. You are life like that. You are life itself. You're not living life. You are life. And also the weakness of life also. The mind has a lot of buts. But what about this? But how can you live? And I have things to do, and not now. And when the time comes for something to happen, why don't you just observe what happens, rather than plan what happened? Why not try this for a change? Because mind is like that. When you're having breakfast, it's wondering what's for lunch. What's for lunch today? When you're having lunch, what's for dinner later? It cannot be still. And this is why you cannot rest. And every living being must know rest. God gives you rest in the form of the phenomenon called sleep. Without sleep, no one can live. But now you must also learn to rest even while you are awake. And like this you do it. You must leave everything. Why? Because it's easy, not difficult to do. And also you function much better when you're not coming from the past. You meet being and life fresh. You're fresh. You don't have to be carrying some bag full of memories. You're fresh. You don't plan to be fresh. You don't have to keep up being fresh. You don't have any thought about it. You don't even know you're fresh. Somebody tell you, you're very fresh. Just like this. What breathing exercise did you have to do to see this? What deep meditation did you have to do to see? Of course, your mind is not going to go, okay, I leave you alone, I go somewhere else. No, it's going to go, can't let her get away with that. Can't have it so easy. Bang, 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 no answer. Boom, 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 no answer. Smash, 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 no answer. Answer, okay. You see, can you bear the assault of your mind? He will come.
So the judgment, it's like the cloud.
Okay.
It's a question. Is it
No, but
when
you
you
can
were
say from here, no? You can speak to me now. I want to listen now. I talk too much, so I want to listen to you. You can see from your place you answer this question. What is the judgment now? Is it like a cloud? Cloud meaning that no cloud is fixed. It's always moving. Something is moving, is moving. And it is observed to be moving. Hmm? So you can say, you're in the best position to say, what is a judgment now for you? And whose judgment is it? Don't go to the mind. Stay like this. Mind is in the next room now. Okay? Listening. Okay?
yeah.
Okay.
If I speak, I feel that I go back on the mind.
Not necessarily. You see, if you speak, you go back to the mind. Not necessary, because if this is true, then you can't speak at all. We don't speak. I don't want you to be afraid of your mind. Never mind your mind. It's not because you're speaking. Speaking does not take you to mind necessarily. If you think speaking takes you to mind, you will believe that into existence, and it will seem that becomes your experience. This is how these things come. You believe them, and you believe them into a kind of reality. They don't naturally have it. A thought cannot become strong without you.
So I can see the judgment like cloud and don't give them too much importance.
Yes, it will be a challenge for you because you developed a bad habit with them. You understand? So they don't go because they have investment, because they get food from you easy. So for a while, you're going to be a little bit vigilant about them. You understand? You have to be just a bit more aware. This awareness is already stimulated in you now. And so you'll catch these things much more quickly. Now, as you do this, you'll become much more confident that it's not that difficult. And when you begin to feel like this, the easiness of it, then you don't need so much outer support. You'll find that your very joy at protecting your peace will destroy those tendencies very quickly. Override them, because they're not deep. And the one who has the habit is who? Whose habit? The idea you have of who you are, your self-image has that habit, not your soul self. Your opportunity, your journey is to discover your soul self, your real light, your real self. Nothing can touch that one. Where is it? Right here. You can move into different dimensions and levels within your own universe, your own being. You can move there. Just by thought, just by intention, you can move there. You can move and live in the realm of the person for a while and feel how person is. But you should also be able to pull back into a greater seeing and be seeing from the position of presence. And then somehow your seeing is not so volatile, it's much more tranquil. And then also even the state of presence can be seen. But this, let's come first to the state of presence. You see. Then you will not use the word judgment so much anymore. They will not have that impact, that power will not be displayed anymore.
When you speak to see this presence,
Yes.
I have on the other side that I judge my judgment, and
Yes.
I see that I judge.
Some judgment is judging judgments. Mind is taking all these plays, putting all these uniforms. It's a one-man band displaying many different parts. But however many parts are played, a higher seeing observed them, not even with any interest also. Maybe at first it may seem some interest, something is looking into, oh, look. But gradually you get used to that seeing, And then you lose interest. It's because it's not important in itself. As you make greater discoveries of your real nature, they will lose their appeal for you because it is a lower vibration. You'll be attracted to things on the same vibration. It is more the person that is more caught in that wave of like judgments, you see. But the person itself is a wave. Come back to this place now. You can drop all of that. You see, almost like a reflex, the attention goes to where the habit lives, to go back again, to give so much of your energy goes towards this area like judgment. So it must make you very tired also, isn't it? More than physical work, this type of habit will make you very tired. Because it's not natural for you, you see. Natural for you is to love. Natural for you is love. Love is effortless for you. To judge and to discriminate takes effort. But because of habit, it became almost second nature or become more easy. But it is not your natural climate. Your real atmosphere is love and silence. This is your real place. Where I'm trying to point you to now also. But even as you're pointed to that and experience it, you see, something is knocking on your door on the other side. Come here, come. See? To try and find a way that it can bring in some form of destruction. You must be aware of that and maybe choose the higher thing if you want to. Because even when you want to choose the higher thing, you've chosen the higher thing, this knock will still go. But the more you pay attention to the vibration of the higher self, this knock will become weaker and weaker. And so at some point, it will be, when you think about these habits, it would be like looking at the moon when the sun is here. Sometimes in the full daytime you can see the moon, but nobody's attracted to it. So even these things, they may still appear, but they don't have such strong attraction anymore because you're in the sunshine of your own self.
In a way, I can see the work that you speak. I try really to stay on this state, and I have all these things that I want to know more, so I have questions who arrive, and it's just like...
When you're in the state itself that I point you to, like again you can do, just be there now. Do you want to know something? No. You see, this is it. Because when you are in your natural be state, you don't want to know anything. You don't need to plan anything. You are completely in satisfaction. When have you seen someone who is deeply satisfied? Not just about objects or about relationship, just in a state of tranquility and peace. Not so often, you see. And you don't, when you're happy, you don't think about so many things. Like when you're laughing, you can't think. I can't think at all. In the same way, when you're in your state, you're not troubled by thoughts. They're not troubled. What? When you believe you're not in your state, in your natural self, then worries come. Yes, but how can I do this when I'm in that state? You see, this is a thought. But in your natural state, that thought has no power. It can only get you when your attention is diverted again towards person. Then he can get you. You see? We're holding on to many thoughts that have no value, have no power. But you believe them, and so they are functioning for you. Natural state of the mind is to be empty and silent. It's in peace, but there's no peacekeeper. And just peace is the nature. It doesn't need anyone to keep it.
It's look easy to do that here, but in the outside world...
Yes. Where do you go? You keep moving from here and tell me when you go there. Just keep walking, and see when you reach the outside world, which particular step will it. Outside world is in here. It's easy to do it here, but when I go outside there, so I say, go outside there. I told one account, one man came to my house, and we were talking just like we are sitting now talking in my room in London. And he says, you know, Muji, actually right now, I feel like my presence, which was locked up inside my body, is filling the whole room. I said, oh, this is very good. I said, but what about the kitchen? He said, no, it's not in the kitchen. It's only in this room. I said, well, go and see. So he gets up, big man, he goes into the kitchen. It's here, in the kitchen as well, he said like this. I said, yeah, okay, good. What about the hallway? Oh, no, I don't think it's in the hallway. I think it's, go and see. So he goes outside, walks about. It's in the hallway. Huh? I said, okay, what about the garden? He said, no. It's inside your apartment. Go in the garden. He goes out in the garden. Muji, it's here also. You see? Then he says, I am a bit concerned because soon I have to go home. When I go home, I don't want to lose this feeling. I said, okay, go out. So it was autumn, cold. He put his jacket and he went out. He was gone for maybe 30 minutes walking. He came back. He says, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I cannot come to the limit, to the boundary of where beyond this I am not. Everywhere I go, I seem like I'm there also, already. But if you think about it, you say, no, but this is crazy. I can't feel like that, you know. So I say, keep going. You be here. Actually, you don't even have to be here. Your existence means you're here. So then you keep going and see which step take you to there, to the outside world. You must put your insights to the test. Go and see.